Hello and welcome to episode 14. I lied to you guys. I thought last episode was 12. It's actually 13. So episode 14 of The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. I'm Project Aurora. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Project Aurora. And I haven't really been streaming lately due to COVID. You can also join my community Discord to talk with me and stuff as well to get updated on when I'll be back. Previous episode, we've continued the field study. We fought the wanted monster, as it were. Eustace and Malchius attempted to link. They linked for a little bit. It broke. They got ready to fight about it. Reen got injured, saving them both, breaking them up from the argument, while Fee exterminated the monster. We got our pink salt. Fee tested it to see if it were safe. Seemed like she was fine. But anyways, then we went to the provincial army guard post, to report, and it was very well done and upgraded. Apparently it got some recent upgrades in the past month with lots of tanks and things of that nature. Seems like the country is on brink of civil war. Apparently they had an intruder as well. We saw someone, possibly a little girl. We don't know, but it seemed like a child. I don't know if it was a girl or a boy. If it's the same person from the opening, seemed likely that it was a girl. Escaping on something that was flying that wasn't an airship. So some new type of technology that, usually has Ouroboros written all over it. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, we've made it back and upgraded some slots and things of that nature. I actually changed around some builds off stream. Full disclosure, I guess, I'm trying to make this as blind a playthrough as possible, but I did sort of, get an idea of what builds were like, but they really only told you Master Quartz builds. So I still don't really know how to build characters, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's continue. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in for the evening, I suppose. We've done everything we need to do. I don't know if there's actually equipment to buy. You know what? Because at the last place, we were able to buy a new weapon. Shop. Buy. No. Exchange. Yeah, we'll do that. But where do I get... Where will I go for some better weapons? The tailoring place doesn't seem to be the move. Though, it does have some decent gear. I will equip that on both of them. Just for more defense or whatever. Yeah, we'll go from there. Ooh, I want to cough so bad. Oh, maybe this is... No, it is not. There's got to be somewhere. Maybe there's an upstairs in the jeweler's place that does not sell shit that I need. Oh wait, what about you, buddy? No, you also do not have what I need. All right. There's another inn, but I don't see why. This would have, yeah, they don't have it. So I'm not sure where people go to buy weapons around here, but I guess that's likely it. That might just be something I have to Google down the road and just be like, where do I buy equipment? Anyways. That's father. Uh-oh. Huh? What? I'm terribly sorry for not coming to greet you, father. Although I'm here for but a short time, I, Eustace, have returned to... Enough. Duke Alvarea. As I informed Rufus, you may do as you wish while you're here. However, you will do nothing that brings shame upon myself, nor upon the Alvarea name. Please be ever mindful of your position and what you represent. Yes, father. Would it be too much to ask for you to introduce yourself to my class? I have no time for pleasantries. Should I require anything of you, you will be contacted. What was that all about? Hey, that's not really... That was the almighty Duke Alvarea, was it? The head of one of the 4 great houses and the man in charge of this entire province. Indeed. And by some strange twist of fate, my father as well. Eustace? I've spoken out of turn. Forget I said that. Today's workload has made me hungry. Shall we return to our rooms and find something to eat? Sounds good to me. I'm starving. At this point, Rena and the others returned to their rooms for a much-needed shower. And then after a short test, they headed to a restaurant in the central plaza for dinner.
The breeze here feels wonderful.
That's the first positive thing he said about the place, I feel like.
The food was delicious too.
Agreed.
I can see why this restaurant is popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury. Though I can't deny the quality of the food.
It wasn't just tasty, but warm too.
Yes, for a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients. Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wonder what Group B is doing right now.
We had this exact same conversation in our group last month too. I'm sure they're hard at work over in St. Ark. Probably nothing to worry about.
It was Celdic for you last month, right? So you were thinking of us on the first night?
Yeah. After dinner, we were wondering how Group B was getting on. Dare I ask?
Well...
Nowhere near as peacefully as now. This is a big improvement.
I kind of figured that much.
We are doing much better this time. That much is true.
Huh? And I'm sure our reports will reflect that.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough.
It's not?
I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today. But can we honestly say the same? That we could have done no better? And I'm referring not just to the monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
We'll just have to try and make up for it in the day we have left. Besides, we had the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes, that's true.
First we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me the two aren't related.
I have no intention of denying it. But you're only looking at one side of the coin. Exactly how many Oxen tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control?
Well...
100 or 2, I'd guess.
Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, How is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that?
So you're suggesting that's why the Provincial Army needs to bolster its forces?
Considering both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
Ah, the travails of youth! How noble and beautiful they are!
LeBlanc? Oh, indeed it is.
It's you.
Baron Blue Blanc, I believe?
Ha ha! It's such an honor that you would remember a mere baron. I see you've completed a hard day's work already. How splendid!
Yes, nearly.
What about you?
Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
I most certainly will. Though it truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly, with the scent of steel. I'd heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire among them. I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fireworks. Would you not agree, my friends?
I don't like your implications.
And I think this whole line of conversation is a little inappropriate.
Oh, please do pardon me, young lady. I meant no harm, I assure you. I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its end. Be it the lovely luster of success or the sad splendor of failure.
Who does he think he is? This is why I can't stand nobles.
I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with.
What?
His behavior seems so exaggerated. Almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble. Like he's fulfilling the stereotype.
Yeah, something about him feels off to me, too. But what's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here.
You're right.
We told him of our field study, but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
Between him and that silver object, we've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people today.
Well, tomorrow's the end of our stint here. We can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do.
That's right. We have to do our group proud.
Exactly.
We should return to the hotel and begin work on our reports then.
Can't get to sleep?
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask? I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
What?
I knew it!
My brother and I have different mothers. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea. So, was that chef we met earlier?
He's my uncle, on my mother's side. Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be. I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
I suppose you're right.
I'm sure you have your differences, but you do get along with your brother, right?
You could say that. He's treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight. It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted. When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
Nothing at all. You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Machias over there eavesdropping.
Is
I know
your
you
injury from
awake.
this afternoon on the mend?
No, you awake, Machias. Just go ahead and join the heartfelt conversation, buddy.
It's fine, honestly. There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there. I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger to yourself.
I am?
On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. There wasn't even a moment's hesitation.
Ah.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct. Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that decision. And you did exactly the same thing with us today. I'm sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
I don't know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Well, I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health and for your reputation, that selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance after all.
I know it can, and you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now? I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, we need to get a good night's sleep. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow, and that wouldn't be fair to the others.
I agree, it wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least. I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Hear, hear. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Machias, you know you awake. There you go. Go ahead and show him awake. Yeah, that's right. Eat it. Eat it, Machias. He ain't that bad.
Drinks are on me someday.
Here's the envelope Lord Rufus entrusted to me. Please take it and study its contents well. Field study envelope may. Thank you. Much appreciated. If you'll excuse me then, should you require anything further, please do not hesitate to let me know. Alright, let's see what my brother's given us for today. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious. Field study day 2, assigned task. North Kreutzen Highway Monster, the bite of nostalgia. I'd like to request someone's help in gathering a number of ingredients I need to make a particularly nostalgic dish. For more details, come find me at Sorcier, a restaurant in the Central Plaza. Hammond. And we have received word that a dangerous monster roams the North Kreutzen Highway. This is bad news for our hotel, so may I ask someone to please take care of it? Monster, Venus Mantrap, location the stone bridge leading towards Keldic on the North Kreutzen Highway. Okay. Another well-balanced assortment. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rufus had predicted what happened yesterday from the very start. You're saying he intended to give us a first-hand look at the problems between the nobles and the commoners? If that's true, I'm impressed. His reputation is well earned. Sure does seem that way. I believe that's enough talk about my brother. We have only one day left before we must depart on our return voyage to Trista. We should set out as...
Eustace Alberea.
What is it, Machias Regnitz?
I will accept no more failures. Today, we will form a combat link.
What?
As much as I may dislike you, I'm ashamed that we were unable to do what every other member of our class has accomplished. Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for yesterday's failure. What did you say?
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity toward me now?
That call out.
Nonsense! I did no such thing! I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Reen and...
Machias.
That's pretty conclusive.
Got him.
Very well. I accept. I'll be happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
Lord Eustace.
Arno? What brings you here? I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday. However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bereahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course, however, His Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion. So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Father? He showed no signs of desiring my company when we spoke yesterday.
I am in no position to question or oppose his orders, merely to obey them. I'm sure you understand. Though while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Grace may feel some regret regarding his demeanor yesterday.
But...
Go with him. We can attempt to form a combat link another time.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own. Don't worry about us.
Ha! You've come all the way back to your hometown. It would be a shame not to visit with your family, right?
Agreed.
Are you certain? Very well. I'll return this afternoon. And though I will worry as to how you'll fare without me, I know you'll at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
Of course we will.
All right. Let's meet back in the hotel lobby around noon. If something comes up, just leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Arno.
Gladly, sir. Please excuse us.
Well, let's get started. We wouldn't want to give Eustace any further reason to worry, now would we?
Huh, certainly not. Still,
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
Stop that! Just stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe. Rain, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
Are you still hung up on that?
And Emma, I hope you're ready to score second on our midterms because I'm not about to lose to you again. But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to best you when you're in top form.
you will?
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education. You
This
need to
man
start
mad
treating
embarrassed.
classes more seriously. Listen, take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then. And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
I can't hear you.
This is the best character in the game.
Anyway, we've got a lot to do, so how about we get to it?
Right.
I have a feeling Eustace is gonna show up. Eustace temporarily left the party. I have a feeling he's gonna show up later anyway. One of them is getting the S-craft. This chapter, I feel like. If not both of them, I could be wrong. Alright. Let's hit up the restaurant. Greetings and welcome. Hello, Hammond. We're here to take up your request, but I'd like to thank you for that delicious meal last night first. It was good. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. Might I ask where Lord Eustace is, though? He was called back to the mansion, I'm afraid. We have plans to meet up with him in the afternoon, however. Is that so? One sec. Sorry, I was dying of coughing. Oh. Is that so? It's too bad Eustace isn't here, considering this request is from his uncle. Anyway, about your request. Ah yes, as you read, I would like you to gather some ingredients for me. Are you all currently free? If so, I will explain the details of what I need. Take up request. Yes, we can take it up now. Please go ahead and explain. The request mentioned something about making a nostalgic dish? Correct. That dish isn't on our menu, but it's one that I would like you all to try. I assume it's a rather special dish then. There's no doubt about how There's no doubt about how delicious it'll be if you're making it, at least. What kind of dish is it? Perhaps soup is the best way to describe it. I plan on making enough for you all to enjoy, so please look forward to that. How could we not? What is it you need us to gather, then? There are two types of ingredients I'd like to ask you to gather for me. The first is globby fat, which can be collected from monsters on the highway. I need 5 of those to be exact. The other is an herb used by the Septian Church to synthesize medicine called a healing herb. So 5 piles of globby fat and a healing herb. Where do we get the herb from, then? We want to speak to Sister Tatiana at Berea Heart Cathedral. I'm sure she'll be willing to part with one. Just tell her I sent you. Alright, sounds easy enough. Shall we start on the task at hand? Yeah, let's head to the cathedral first. Roger. Oh, good day. Is there something you need from me? You must be Sister Tatiana, I assume. Could we trouble you for a healing herb by any chance? Hammond from Sorcier told us we'd be able to procure some here. Oh, is that so? I see. Would you mind waiting a bit while I prepare one for you? Here you go. We appreciate it, sister. This is an ingredient used for making medicine, isn't it? Is it safe to use for food, too? Of course, it's a very healthy ingredient when used for food. The only issue is that it is very bitter, so some inventiveness on the part of the chef is required to hide that. I see. Hammond must have some way of doing so then. I'm kinda interested in how he does it. Likewise. Same here. Well, thank you again for the help. You're welcome.
Now's our chance.
Here we go!
Okay. Here.
It's my turn.
Right. How about this?
Now.
My turn!
I'll handle it.
Sorry.
Target lock.
Here we go! Huh.
Leave it to me. All right, let's keep moving.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Go!
My turn.
Okay. Gleaming blades.
It's my turn. How about this? All right, let's keep moving.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Okay. Here.
My turn!
It's my turn. Gleaming blades. Go!
It's my turn. Eat that.
Go!
My turn.
Leave it to me. Phew. That takes care of them.
We have the advantage.
Here we go. There.
Okay.
It's my turn. Yeah, this is it.
Gotcha.
Leave it to me. Now!
Broken.
Phew. I suppose that went well enough.
Sure, we're alive.
Sure, we're alive. What a dialogue.
Now's our chance.
My turn. There. Go.
I'll help.
My turn. Here.
It's my turn. Gleaming blades. Go! This is it!
Got it! It's my turn.
Go. Sit.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
An A+ outcome.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here we go. Go.
I'll help.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn.
Okay. Now.
My turn.
Here we go. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Making progress.
Ha!
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Ha! Ha! Sit! Ha!
We have the advantage.
I'll handle it.
Oh yeah, it's revenge time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Go. There. Ha!
Okay.
Right. How about this?
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
Target locked.
Go. There. Ha!
Right.
My turn. Target locked. Got it.
Gotcha!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Go! Ha! Shit!
Now.
Here we go! There! Go!
I'll help.
My turn. Got it.
Gotcha!
Okay. Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
Now.
Thanks.
Shit!
I'll handle it.
My turn!
Okay.
My turn. Now.
Gotcha!
Leave it to me.
How about this? Go!
Broken.
My turn! Ha! Okay, it's safe for now.
We have the advantage.
Here we go!
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Huh.
Okay.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Done.
I have yet to see any lobby fat drop. Actually, I think it may have been on North Croydon or whatever. What are you doing? So this is Anton? No. The Anton? So this is Aurochs Fort. Or wait, how did I end up here? How did these things keep happening to me? Is something the matter? You're my messiah sent by Adios to save me, aren't you? I'm not quite sure how you reached that conclusion. You don't seem like you're part of the provincial army, are you? What are you doing here? I'm lost, completely lost. I'll be fine though, no worries. That's a rather positive outlook for someone who's completely lost. Who is he? Just talking with this man is making my head hurt. Good old Anton. Where's his friend? Well, at times like this, it just seems logical to try and stay positive no matter what. I think I may have reached my limit to that end, however. That's unfortunate. How'd you get here to begin with? Well, I'll happily tell you, but fair warning, it's a truly moving tale of hardship and woe. I hope you've got some boxes of tissue ready. Oh, or boxes of tissue handy, rather. Shall I begin? I think we'll pass. Aw, come on. Is there a short version? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Actually, to tell you the truth, there's really not much to say. I wandered out into the highway for a bit of a change of pace and happened to spot a rare butterfly, so I chased after it. And suddenly I found myself halfway along the canyon path surrounded by monsters. I ran, barely escaping with my life, and I turned up here. The end. I see. That sounds like quite a predicament. As weird as this guy is, I don't think we can just leave him here like this, in all good conscience. Escort him back to town. If you like, we'd be willing to escort you back to Bereahard. Really? You would? Oh, thank you, thank you. You're such nice people. I wish those nasty provincial army soldiers were more like you. Something happened? Well, I went over and asked if one of them could escort me back to the city, but they just said if I made my way here, I could get myself back the same way. Some people are just so cold-hearted, aren't they? Guess I shouldn't tell them I was thinking the same thing. I believe we all were. It looks as though the goddess hasn't abandoned me after all, though. Not if she was kind enough to send you my way. Should we be going then? Of course, Bereahard, here we come. Oh wow, I gotta... Maybe I'll just not fight anything on the way back. It wasn't like I got globby fat from anything. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm running past
Dangerous
that.
foe. Stay on guard.
Leave me alone. Oh man, I'm about to mute so I can cough some more. Hold up, please. I'm sorry, but would you mind giving me a moment? Not a problem at all. Are your legs getting tired? Oh no, that's not it. I was just gazing at the valley beneath this bridge. And I thought this might be a good opportunity to calm myself down a bit. What are you going to do? You just let me worry about that. It'll only take a moment. I promise. That sounds suspicious. I might make a bit of noise though, so please don't panic. I see. What is he planning on doing? That sounds... Alright then. Whoa, how far down does this valley go? No, I'm not going to let that scare me. Perish the thought. Deep breath. I hate anniversary festivals. Farewell my youth. Phew, much better. Shall we be off then? Did I mishear you when you said you're going to calm yourself down? I think the best thing to do right now is probably just pretend none of this ever happened. Oh goodness. Anton, what do you mean?
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Oh, it doesn't put him in combat. Not like the other games. Where the NPCs there running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
My turn.
Oh, not the miss. Not the miss.
Here!
It's my turn. Go!
You're open.
Phew. I suppose that went well enough. Sit! Now's our chance.
Okay.
My turn. There.
Okay. Gleaming blades. Go!
It's my turn. How about this?
I'll handle it.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Now's our chance.
My turn. Here.
My turn.
Okay. Gleaming blades. Go!
Right. Eat that.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
I made it. I actually made it back alive. Thank you so much for this. You're welcome. I really have no idea how to make this up to you all. Oh, if it isn't Ricky, there's Ricky! Hey, come and let me introduce you to my good friend Ricky. Hey Anton, you sure took your sweet time. You'll never believe what happened to me. But tragic as my story is, I made it back here all thanks to the help of these guys here. Right, I think I get what happened. Something terrible happened shortly after you left town, at which point these people came along and helped you. I knew you'd understand, old buddy. This Ricky person doesn't seem exactly normal either. They do say that birds of a feather flock together. I'm more amazed at the fact that they both seem completely calm despite all that's happened. Kinda funny to watch though. You guys really are a bunch of good Samaritans, aren't you? Allow me to thank you as well. It takes some real guts to stick with him the whole way. You guys really are my saviors. Oh, I know. Let me give you this for all you've done for me. It's really popular over in Crossbell. Napping Mishy. Thank you. I assume the both of you are traveling together then? Did you come from Crossbell? Nah, we're from Libro. We were just staying in Crossbell for a while as part of our trip. Yeah, we've both been traveling for a few months now. We only got here to Erebonia about a week ago. Now we're planning on making our way to a new destination. Right. You'll be resuming your journey throughout Erebonia? Yep, that's the idea. But that's not all. One day I'll find my true self after all this traveling. Or so he says, but he's almost out of money to actually do any traveling. He'll have to prioritize searching for a job over searching for himself soon. Well, that's true, but... Are these two actually friends? Anyway, thanks so much for all your help. We'll catch you later. That's actually hilarious.
Now's our chance. My turn. There.
I'll handle it. Here.
Okay. Gleaming blades.
Right. How about this? Here we go.
My turn. I'll handle it. Now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Here.
It's my turn. There's no time to waste. Now's our chance. My turn. There. Now's our chance.
I'll help.
My turn.
Target locked. Yeah. Here.
Right. How about this?
I'll handle it.
Target locked.
Now.
Gotcha. Here we go. There.
Let's keep going.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
My turn. There. Go.
I'll help.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Gleaming blades. Go. Now.
My turn. Now.
Gotcha. Go.
It's my turn. Now.
Broken.
Phew. I suppose that went well enough.
Sure, we're alive.
Oh, I got my 5 globby fat. Let me go turn in this quest. Simple enough. Hello again, I presume you've collected all the ingredients then? Yeah, everything's here and accounted for. Here you go. Green handed over globby fat times 5. He also handed over a healing. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. How was it? I call this dish deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel a sort of comforting warmth throughout my body after eating it. Wouldn't mind having some of this if I ever caught a cold. Indeed, I almost feel like a bowl of this might cure it outright. I'm pleased to hear that. You did mention that this is a rather nostalgic dish. I assume Eustace had it often? That's correct. It was one of his favorite dishes even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Eustace's mother. I see. Well then, would that make you his uncle? Kind of surprising. Oh, oops, we didn't tell you two about that, did we? My apologies, I was under the impression that you were all aware. I wasn't expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish, though. His mother must have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out here from time to time. The first time she made this soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set about inventing a dish that would be both easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him. And yet he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. Someone's thinking about Eustace. Who might that be? Certainly not me. I've probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Eustace would be here to enjoy this too, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. We got to learn a bit more about Eustace, so likewise. Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you all for your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you. Oh, thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder that this just was based off of. It can be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it for yourselves. I kind of want to make it right now. I feel somewhat bad being treated to a delicious meal and then being taught a new recipe. That's very generous of you. This is the least I can do for Lord Eustace's friends. Goodbye then. I wish you luck with your future endeavors. We can keep going. It's only an hour in. We can at least get another half hour or so out, I think. At least. Time to go fight that monster. Shit.
Bring it on! Here we go!
I'll handle it.
Yeah! Gleaming blades.
Right! How about this?
My turn!
Okay.
Got it.
Gotcha! My turn!
I'll handle it.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
Now!
Broken.
Here we go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Stay on guard and don't get
Go.
cocky.
Retreat! Let's keep moving.
There it is. Looks as strong as yesterday's. That means we'll really need to be careful considering Eustace isn't with us today. Green, I'm ashamed of what happened yesterday. I know we've had our share of differences, but well, He's embarrassed. Quiet, Fee, I'm trying to. I caused problems to everyone too. My injuries were a result of my own carelessness. Hopefully by giving this fight everything we've got, we can make up for this whole mess together. I'm counting on you, Machias. I won't let you down.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Here we go! All right, let's do this!
It's my turn. Gleaming blades. Go! Now!
Got it!
Here we go. Silphied dance. That's that.
I was careless.
It's my turn. Hang in there, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
My turn. Huh.
Thanks.
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's my turn.
Thank you very much.
This is bad. Yeah. Not bad.
Won't give up. Ha! Ooh, that's good.
I'll handle it. Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
My turn.
It's my turn. How about this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Target locked.
My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll help. I can do this. Arcus, activate.
Won't give up.
This is good. Leave it to me. Hang in there, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I was careless.
Go. Go.
I'll help.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Hear me.
Thanks.
Right. Hang in there, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's my turn. Hear me.
Thanks.
Go. Ha! Appreciate it.
I'm sorry,
This
everyone.
can't be happening.
My turn.
Oh wow, I used it on the wrong person.
I
I'm
was-
screwed.
Careless.
My turn.
Oh no. That may have cost me.
Appreciate it. Here we go.
Thank you
Right.
very much.
Do I have... Oh. Oh no. I forgot he had heals.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I forgot
Not
I
yet.
gave him those. Alright. Man.
Thanks.
Okay.
Alright. Let's get it together.
Right.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'll do this, do this.
Good. Won't give up.
Could be bad. Alright,
Okay.
that's not
It's
good.
my turn.
Thanks! My turn!
Right.
Thanks!
Thank you very much.
My turn! Go! Gotcha!
My turn.
It's my turn. Arcus,
Right.
now.
Go! There! Go! Gotcha!
My turn.
Target locked. Got it. I'll help. Okay. Gleaming blades. Go! This is it! Broken.
It's my turn. How about this?
Here we go! Ha! Go! Gotcha!
Okay.
Here we go!
Okay.
Oh, delicious.
I was careless.
Yeah. Hear me.
Thanks.
This isn't good.
Here we go!
Thanks.
Thank
Here
you
we go.
very much.
Go! Gotcha!
Leave it to me. Hang in.
Thanks!
Thank you. It's my turn.
Okay.
Here we go! Ta! Go! Gotcha!
Now. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Whew, that was floppy, but we survived. Somehow.
Great!
We won! We sure did, and in doing so, I believe we successfully redeemed ourselves for yesterday. Good work, everyone. Suppose that gets a pass? I'm sorry, everyone. I've been dragging you all down, especially you, Reen. I owe you double the apology. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's alright, Machias. Don't worry about it. If I just answered you honestly from the start, all this could have been avoided. So if anything, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry for misleading you. No, no. Anyway, it's all in the past now. I'm glad to have you in our group, Machias. Same to you. I'm glad the two of you are finally able to make up. Ah, youth. Hey, don't make fun of us. Well, as long as we're on a roll here, why not use this chance to make up with Eustace too? What? If you could just be more honest with one another, I'm sure even combat links wouldn't be out of the... Not a chance. My behavior toward you was wrong, and I fully admit that, but Eustace is a whole different story. He and I are fundamentally incompatible, and nothing any of you do can change that. I guess getting those two to accept one another is still a long ways off. Well, we should probably head back to town, don't you think? Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Eustace should be back soon, too. I'm hungry. Fine, let's go.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
Here we go! There!
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
How about this? Now! Got it!
Okay. Gleaming blades. Now! Broken.
Here we go!
My turn. I'll handle it.
Got it. I'll help.
Leave it to me.
Here we go! That's that.
I did it.
Hold it right there. Rude? The Provincial Army? You're those students from Thor's Military Academy, aren't you? The ones who've come for a field study. Yes, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. Oh, I'm about to get arrested from that shit earlier. That's why the Duke called him over. Oh man, I'm about to get framed. What are you doing? First year student, Machias Regnitz, correct? Oh, no. You're under arrest. Don't try to resist if you know what's good for you. What's going on? Wait, this has to be some kind of mistake. On what grounds are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed, but the most egregious is an accusation of trespassing into Auroch's fort yesterday afternoon. Wait, do you mean when we saw that silver object? You can't be serious. I was near the fort at the time the intrusion occurred, certainly, but I was there with my classmates. If you aren't going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Every one of us here can vouch for him, and not just us. Eustace Alberet was with us at the time and can personally verify that Machias is what Machias is saying. That what Machias is saying is true. Goodness, English is hard. You'll have to do better than that. We're outnumbered. All you need to know is that this boy is a person of interest, and we have the right to take him in for questioning. There's no point fighting it. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. Yeah. Alberet is up to some shady shit. Oh man. Looks like she was right on the mark. Glad I came here from Legram for this. But the question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? Get in there. Don't worry, do as you're told and you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out. Eventually. Damn it, how could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. As I keep telling you, Machias couldn't possibly have committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Berea yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So if you believe he really believe he was responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath. Machias Regnitz will be kept in our custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform him of this. You kids should just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let due process take its course. Ugh. Unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. Eustace's business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he'll be unable to rejoin you. That can't. Did this come from Eustace himself? Couldn't tell you. I'm just relaying the message given to me by the Alberea household. I don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. Don't even get past the front gate. Yeah, I think we gonna go. I'm betting they've had this whole thing planned out since yesterday, which means the reason Eustace got called away is because they knew that if he were here, he may have been able to prevent Machias' arrest. I assume that's what you were going to say anyway. It makes sense. He was probably called home to keep him from interfering. Almost certainly, I'd say. It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If Eustace hasn't left a message for us, we're going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Jailbreaks? I'm terribly sorry. They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I see. We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yes, I agree. Earthbell. Afterward, Reen and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. Uncertain of what to do and where to go, they eventually settled on planning their next move at a bar on Artisan Street. So in all likelihood, the reason Machias was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father is the Imperial Governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they might use the threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field study though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about this situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. There's no way he could possibly have been in favor of arresting Machias. Yes, I agree. This had to have been a decision made by Duke Alberea himself. While Eustace is locked up at home, maybe his brother would help us? Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Machias yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I think we can count on him. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately. Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. See? That's a little excessive. Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance, and we won't get another. Well, I can't argue with that at least. We're about to jailbreak? Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, if you're sure. We need to be as covert as possible though. If we get caught, it has to be after Machias is out safely. Because before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false, so if we get him out safely, they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. Yeah, and the provincial army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Breahard, we're more or less home free. So no smoke grenades then. Smoke grenades? You don't carry those around with you, do you? A fair maiden doesn't. I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, Master, what are the monsters in the underground waterway like these days? Been 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? Guessing the place is probably crawling with them again by now, though I'm sure not going down to check. And it seems pretty obvious that the provincial army's got no interest in taking care of them. How can they even sleep at night knowing their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it? I go take care of them myself if someone put a request in. Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legram and let you know. Sure, it'd make you some good scratch. I don't recognize this guy. Cheers to that, Master. Alright, I better get going. Looking forward to dropping by for another of your espressos sometime. Sure, I'll see you on the way back if you can make it. A bracer, maybe? Huh, don't see many people dressed like that around here. Those are some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something? Oh, yes sir, we are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We're sent here for a field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what they've got you doing for your field study, but good luck. Breahard's a pretty nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems. Huh. Excuse me. You know that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Toval. Sure, he's a bracer. A bracer? Huh. I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Breahard, but it's been closed for a couple years now. Toval just comes up by train from the Legram branch every so often. Really? By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you saying something about monsters in an underground waterway? Oh, that? Yeah. There's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long time now. And it's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it, and the waterway is just sort of stagnating under the provincial army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. How much ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So from the station to somewhere under the Noble District, I'd guess. Heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke's mansion. That's probably just one of those urban legends. That was a well-timed clue. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District. Almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the provincial army's guardhouse where Machias is being held too. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot. There must be an entrance accessible to the town. If the bracers were able to get inside to exterminate the monsters, that's a good point. We should search the whole route between the Noble District and Station Street. Roger that. I'm assuming Toval is somebody from the Crossbell games, which we haven't played yet, but we'll see. Anyways, that's going to conclude this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. We'll see what happens with Machias and his arrest in the next one. Take care.